He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. To the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pressure coming. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Now facing a third and long. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Finds his man. It's Robinson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get into my running back who's really good after the catch, really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the fourth down.
The Gamecocks will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
First and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Behind the line, it's Graham.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Unloads to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Buys a little time. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. It's McCoby. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Finds his back in the middle. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Longhorns lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Graham. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
The give from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
Who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Grabbed in the middle, it's Benson. And they swarm him under.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Taking it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for space, it's McCoby. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slam. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Barnett. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll immediately call timeout.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Caught close to the marker, it's McCoby. Turning it on! A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
It's a scoreless game, but it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had the matchup they wanted. They took the shot. Really nice throw.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping him. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Pressure in his face and he lets it fly.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Splits the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection.
Of the first half, with the score, South Carolina 3, Texas 0.
And the Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback.
First and 10.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the 3rd. There he goes! And defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Direct snap. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Zings it complete to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Graham. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Gonna look downfield again. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Back to pass, it's Barnett. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Now he's going to break the pocket. Fires on the move. Got his man. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. From midfield, looking for room. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat, and as a result, they suffer a negative play.
They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's in open space downfield. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the man, it's Mendoza. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be dragged down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll get rid of it. Got his man on the right. Still running at the 40. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Robinson.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They get to him as he throws. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Gamecocks in the hurry-up.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw, and he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Barnett. Looking deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has them setting up shop from there. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Unable to get it out of their own territory, the ball will be spotted at the 45-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To the air, it's Barnett. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Now improvising. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
Well, Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
That is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. You're still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Throws to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll run play action. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
And it's right down the boulevard. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that kick makes it a 1-score game, but a lot of work left. Only one timeout left. We've got to get an onside kick. We don't have time to kick it and play defense and get the football back. Onside unit, what's your best look, man? Because you're going to need it right here.
First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Rushes on him. Still looking, on the move. Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
It's complete. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.